Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ultimate Music Lover Album Discussions and Unboxings. Today, we're just doing another unboxing. So it hasn't been shipped in, so it won't be coming out of the package. I just got this from the record store. I'm just gonna unbox it out of its shrink wrap. So a couple of things before I begin. I decided that I would get rid of one of my 2 copies of Tools Lateralis on vinyl. I figured I don't need 2 copies of the album on vinyl, I only need 1. And then I was at some point going to review Megadeth's Peace Sells But Who's Buying and Rest in Peace, but I just couldn't get into Megadeth. It's not that it's bad music or anything, it's just not my taste. I would listen to it over AC/DC. I don't know why, I just do not like AC/DC. That's a pretty hot take, but I don't really like AC/DC. Couldn't really get into Megadeth either, so I just figured that I would go sell them to the record store. And so I got a little bit of cash, and in return, I did bring 1 CD home. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Deftones' Around the Fur. I had to complete the Deftones trilogy. I have an original pressing of Adrenaline and White Pony on CD, and even though this is a reissued pressing, I had to get it because why not? So let's unbox this thing and let's see what comes with this reissue. There we go, finally, we got it. And there it is. After taking about a minute to open, we finally got it out of its pack, out of the shrink wrap. It's so cool seeing like brand new CD cases out of the shrink wrap, just all nice and shiny. So let's take a look. So first of all, taking a look at our CD here. Let's remove the CD out of the tray. So there's no scratches on the CD, which is good, because sometimes depending on your CD case, it'll rub around and it'll scratch because it's right up next to the case. That's good that there's no scratches. It's completely in pristine condition, which is good. Now, as you can see, the main album is in the middle there, and then you see, like, if I can show it in the video well, you can see like there's one thin line for a track, and then it goes all the way out to the edge. So on the last track, MX, track number 10, there's a hidden track. This track total is like 37 minutes because it's the main track, and then it's 2 additional hidden tracks. So I'm looking forward to checking those out because I haven't heard the hidden tracks yet. But yeah, as you can see, the front cover of the CD looks like a ball of fur. What do you know? And then you got the band right there underneath the CD tray being goofballs. Let's take the booklet out. Let's see what the booklet looks like. So you got your front cover, and then you got the pool table here. Okay, hold on. There's lyrics. In my own summer, the shade is a tool. So that's from the first song. Then you got pictures of the band members next to like some of the recording spots, maybe at a festival, and then you see all the amps and equipment and the guitars. And then you see the track listing, additional pictures, and all the lyrics on the inside. So it comes with all the lyrics and all the additional photos. That's usually what you get with an album. It's not really like, it's nothing. I don't mean to diss on like CD packaging, but like, of course this isn't gonna, like, for something like this, that's a lot for a CD. Unless you go above and beyond like Tool. Like that's I think Tool's packaging for albums minus 10,000 Days and Undertow, they have some of the best packaging to ever exist. Undertow is pretty basic. You either got explicit artwork, and then you removed the CD tray to reveal a cow licking its backside. Either you got that, or you didn't get any artwork, and you got a big giant barcode on the booklet, and then a message from Maynard that said, because stores would not allow artist expression, we have not included the artwork, but if you want the artwork, please reach out to us. So minus Undertow, I think Tool and Coldplay win for best CD packaging, in my opinion. Because like with Coldplay, with at least later CDs, with Milo Xyloto, you got like a booklet where you'd see some pictures right side up, and then you would reverse it to see everything right side up. So you got a reversible booklet. Ghost Stories was your basic packaging. A Head Full of Dreams, you got the slip cover. Everyday Life, the thing that held the CD was the booklet full of lyrics. In Music of the Spheres, you got the Spheres map and the lyric booklet, and then in Moon Music, you got a signed art card if you got the first edition, and then you got the booklet. So they didn't have very many albums, but Tool got really creative with their packaging because, I mean, with Enema, you had the multi-image, like, lenticular CD case, so you could see the way that the images move when you moved the case, like, forward or backward, and they gave you multiple images for that. And then in Lateralis, you removed the slip cover, and then when you opened the booklet, it was all the different layers. And then 10,000 Days, the only reason I exclude 10,000 Days was because they had those little glass thingies that you look through. I don't own the album. I don't have it. I've never had it on CD. But from what people said, trying to view like 3D artwork through those glasses was just terrible. But then in Fear Inoculum, you open it up and you press play or skip or volume buttons, and it literally just plays a video of like promotion video of some of the tracks. So as far as like CD artwork is concerned, if you're not buying a Tool album, then don't be surprised. Like usually the most you'll get is lyrics, but that's cool that I got lyrics out of that, because in Adrenaline they had pictures and then they had minimal lyrics. With this album and White Pony, you get full lyrics. So anyway, I went on a little rant about CD packaging, but all that set aside, this is a pretty good Deftones album. I got it because I wanted to complete the Deftones trilogy of the first 3 albums, Adrenaline, Around the Fur, and White Pony. Out of those 3, though, White Pony's my favorite. I haven't listened to their self-titled and Beyond just yet, but I'm looking forward to, at some point, talking about their self-titled Diamond Eyes, Saturday Night Wrist, and there's a few others that I'm missing. Like, there's Ohms, there's Private Music, there's a few other, there's a couple of them, of the names I'm missing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to discovering new music. And again, I couldn't get into Megadeth. I loved listening to Peace Sells But Who's Buying and Rest in Peace when I bought the CDs, but I just gave them back because I just couldn't get into them. Not that they're bad or anything, just not my taste. Anyway, that does it for today. I know I went on that short little rant about CD packaging, but all that set aside, I'm looking forward to listening to this and seeing how a reissue compares to my original pressings of the other 2. I can't really compare because I don't have an original pressing of this particular album. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. With that, all that said and done, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below what your top 3 tracks are, which I will get to. I forgot about that. So off this album, I'd say that my top, I haven't heard it in a while, so I might be wrong or a little bit like, because I'm not really remembering, but I'm pretty sure that I would say that my top 3 are My Own Summer, Shove It, either Be Quiet and Drive Far Away, or Lotion and Head Up. those are my top 3, I'd say. The album is mainly meant to be listened more as an entire piece. You can't really pick songs out of this one, but all that set aside, it is what it is. With that said, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment down your favorites below, and subscribe to the channel for more music-related content and unboxings. Once I listen to this album again, I'll do a review on it, and I'll also get to doing a review of Adrenaline. I'll do a review of all 3 of them. I'll post a video where it showcases Adrenaline, Around the Fur and White Pony album reviews, or discussions, I guess. I keep saying reviews. Eventually, I'll get to a video where I'll just say discussions. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.